I'm going to take a little time to explain the progressions of our 4 basic exercises when you're standing on the LES. There's also a progression of 4 exercises when you're using the LES on the bench. Same LES, it's just used in different configurations. So, to be clear, there are not just 4 exercises. There's a progression for each of the 4, and then you're going to progress to the most advanced you can do per each exercise. So each time you come to do another session, whether that be right after your session or a couple of days later or a week later, you're going to go right to the advanced. If you have trouble with the advanced, just drop down 1. So the first thing that we need to do for each of these progressions is we're going to try the system out to make sure that we have a good tension to where, number 1, it is slightly challenging but not impossible. If it's too easy, then we need to progress in, or we need to increase our tension a bit. So we're going to start with 1 foot, and we're going to start with shoes on. There's a reason for that. You will graduate to barefoot if you want to. That's the most extreme of the progressions is barefoot, because your little feet will have to use every single one of their muscles to grasp the LAS, grasp the Rotex disc, and do the exercise at the same time. So we're going to start with pushes. This will be the easiest for you because this is what we've always done. We've always done pushes in this direction. We've always done pushes in this direction. So we'll go ahead and slide this out of the way. So we're going to start with 1 foot, and we'll get into a regular athletic stance, and then we will push out with the foot that's not on the LAS and the foot that is. All the time we're also pushing into the ground, especially with the foot not on the LAS. That's comfortable for me. I would maybe add a little bit of tension, but always best to start with the tension that you can handle for the exercises. And remember, they're going to progress to be more advanced. The next thing, and by the way, I'll be a good example. We're going to do that on the other side. It might be different. So now I'm going to push down mostly with my right foot, and then make sure that that is a good tension for me. So that is called abduction. We're pushing away in this direction. Now we're going to do flexion and extension. Flexion on one side, extension on the other side. Also checking to see if we can do it with 1 foot. If we can't do it with 1, then we're probably not going to be able to do it with 2. So we're going to line this, your thigh, your knee, and the front of your pelvis up with the middle of the machine. We're not going to line your body up midline to the machine. We want to have a direct line to the middle of the machine. So I'm going to put 1 foot here, same thing here, push down here, and then push out. Is that a good tension for you? Always start with a tension that you know that you can handle, because you're going to be doing rapid progressions on those. Good tension. I'm going to check the other side. Yes, all good. All right, so now we're going to shift a little bit to pulls. We've never done pulls, especially with rotation. Let me correct that. We've never done pulls with resisted rotation. So I'm going to just change the configuration here. Almost went to 2 feet. I'm I'm going to slide this over to make sure I'm in the middle of the frame here. I'm going to do 1 foot, and I already can predict that this pull is going to be a little bit too much tension for me, so I'm going to adjust, but I'll try it. Yeah, way too much tension. So I'm going to take out one of these bands, and then I'll test again. I predict that you will find these exercises extremely challenging. I've had some of the most powerful athletes I've ever met on these, and these are extremely challenging for all of them at first until they learn how to do them. Okay? Now, taking one of the bands, can I do this comfortably? Yeah, that's good. I'll check the other side. Perfect. Okay. Now again, we're going to line this up with the middle of the machine and do a pull. Just like that. Can I do this comfortably? Comfortably, challenging, but not too challenging. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to line this up with the middle of the machine. And then I'm going to pull back like that. Good. So that's your first progression. Write down the color of the bands, that band or bands that is right for you for each of those 4 exercise progressions. Write them down so you'll have them the next time